inside your mother's heart and you'll find it there. You ask me what you need, hate is all you need.
Hello. Thank you for tuning to the show, which will be airing for the first and the last time. The song I just played was All You Need Is Hate by the Delgados. A great song, a great band. You should go look them up. Well, election time is reaching an end, and people are getting ready for voting day by not reading up on their propositions so they know what they're voting for. Come on, people. Do your homework. Voting for the future president and future laws isn't like casting your vote on which of Governor Palin's children will be pregnant next. While we're on that subject, Piper's got my vote. Anyway, if you're going to vote, vote smart. It's frustrating watching you people stand in your little voting booths deciding whether or not a proposition is good or not. Are you trying to tell me that you don't already know how you're going to vote on that proposition? You might as well just get rid of campaigning, seeing how you people can't take just a little bit of time to do some research. Take Proposition 8, for example. Whenever people hear Proposition 8, they automatically think gay marriage. Prop 8 equal gay marriage. So of course, the stupid people of the state who vote yes on Proposition 8 will think that they're voting for equality and no against it. Well, sorry to burst your liberal bubble, but if you vote yes on that proposition, not only are you banning gay marriage, but you've also proven how ignorant you can be. Bravo, my friend. You are an idiot. Continuing on that subject, Prop 8 has a lot of ads for and against it. Here's one for yes.
Mom, guess what I learned in school today?
What, sweetie?
I learned how a prince married a prince, and I can marry a princess.
Think it can happen? It's already happened. When Massachusetts legalized gay marriage, schools began teaching second graders that boys can marry boys.
So, wait. Let me get this straight. If Prop 8 doesn't pass, schools will brainwash my children into thinking they can marry other children of the same sex? But, what? How? That can't be true.
Opponents of Proposition 8 said gay marriage has nothing to do with schools. Then a public school took first graders to a lesbian wedding, calling it a teachable moment.
Those poor children are being forced to go to homosexual marriages. What were their parents thinking? What are you people thinking? Schools will be required to teach homosexual marriages? Yeah, because we all know that every single school has marriage as a course. In fact, my son is enrolled in Marriage AP.
It's about the time. The time is now. There was another time in history when the bell tolled, and the question was whether or not they were going to hear it. The time was during Nazi Germany with Adolf Hitler.
So, same-sex marriage is like the time Hitler massacred the Jews? Okay, so does that make all the rumors about Hitler being gay true? I mean, that's gotta be the point they're making, that Hitler will vote no on Proposition 8, but is there proof? Holy crap, it's true. Did you see it? Of course you saw it, I just showed you the picture. Along with his Nazi symbols, he wore the button no on Prop 8.
They did. And because they did, bombs would not only fall upon the nation of Germany, but also upon the church and their testimony to this very day.
Armageddon is coming. The world is gonna end. God, save us all. Sorry, I sound like the kind of people who compare Armageddon to something they were afraid of. Like evangelical leader Charles W. Colson and Family Research Council President Tony Perkins, who said in the New York Times that if Prop 8 doesn't pass, it'll be like Armageddon. It'll be like Armageddon, huh? No, McCain winning the election and somehow becoming incapacitated, making Palin the acting president, is like Armageddon. Who knows what she'll do when she has that kind of power? This is a woman who doesn't even know what the vice president does.
Of course, we know what a vice president does, and that's not only preside over the Senate, and we'll take that position very seriously also. I'm thankful that the Constitution would allow a bit more authority given to the vice president also, if that vice president so chose to exert it in working with the Senate.
Good God, if that happens, we're all screwed. That, my friends, will be Armageddon. But enough talk about that. I can't take that woman anymore. I have today with me the author of the essay, Qualifications for Marriage. Please welcome Marge Johnson. Hello.
Hi, and thank you very much for having me. You know, I must start off by saying I am feeling a lot of God's energy in this room right now, especially from you, Sarah. You look very well.
You betcha.
I'm sorry, but if that was your poor attempt at making fun of our future President Palin, then I have to say I'm extremely insulted and wish you would never do it again.
Okay, alright, anyway, Ms. Johnson, how do you stand on marriage?
I think that marriage is a very, very wonderful ritual that everybody should have the chance to experience, except for the people who are not qualified for it. Because when you cut it down to the nitty-gritty, marriage is a job. Jobs have qualifications, and if you're not qualified for the job, you're not gonna get it.
So, what exactly are these qualifications?
First off, marriage should only be between a man and a woman. You see, if we allow homosexuals to get married, basically the sanctity of marriage will be completely destroyed. It'll be completely gone. And this is from the Bible, which you've all read, I'm assuming. Leviticus 18:22, thou shalt not sleep with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination. And do you know what happens when you make an abomination against God? He'll kill you and your children.
Okay, so I take it that you would vote yes on Proposition 8.
You are correct, young lady. In fact, I don't think that our children should be brainwashed into living such a disgusting and repulsive and just sinful lifestyle.
But who would you say that homosexuals cannot marry?
An agent of him.
The ceiling?
No. God.
But how do you know what God wants or what he says?
Because God speaks through us. Every now and then, he will speak to us, through us, when we hear him. We must carry out his will. It's the only way.
But, okay, but, just...
In fact, I think that we should also ban interracial marriage.
You gotta be kidding me, right?
No. In fact, this is not a laughing matter at all. It isn't. In fact, I think that we should go back in time, keep gay marriage banned, and re-ban interracial marriage.
You're kidding, right?
No. In fact, I'm not. This is a very serious issue. We need to keep the blood pure. It's what must be done.
So what you're telling me is that we can't have, like, half black and half white people?
That is exactly what I'm saying. In fact, if this continues, there will be nothing but half and half, and no whole to discriminate against. That would be awkward. And God just wants us to discriminate against people. It's his way.
Okay, well, anyway, moving on with this subject. You told me before the show that you conducted a research to see who would qualify for marriage and who would not.
That I did.
Let's play that clip right now.
Let's.